अमृतस्य देवधारणो पूजासं शरीरं मे विदर्शनं चित्वा मे मत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि वेदया पीतः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ यश्चन्द्रसां विश्वरूपः छन्दोऽप्यो गणितः बभूव समेतो वेदया शृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विदर्शनं चित्वा मे मत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि वेदया पीतः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ यश्चन्द्रसां विश्वरूपः छन्दोऽप्यो गणितः सम्बभूव समेतो वेदया शृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विदर्शनं चित्वा मे मत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि वेदया पीतः मे गोपाय ॐ यश्चन्द्रसां विश्वरूपः छन्दोऽप्यो गणितः सम्बभूव समेतो वेदया शृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विदर्शनं चित्वा मे मत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि वेदया पीतः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ यश्चन्द्रसां विश्वरूपः छन्दोऽप्यो गणितः सम्बभूव समेतो वेदया शृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विदर्शनं चित्वा मे मत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि वेदया पीतः श्रुतं मे
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो वरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति 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 Hari Om. We will chant from ninth mantra. Sayo havai tat paramam Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavate Na Asya Abrahmavit Kule Bhavate Tarati Shokam Tarati Papmanam गुहाग्रन्थेभ्यः विमुक्तो अमृतो भवति नेक्स्ट तदेतदृचाभ्युक्तं क्रियावन्त श्रोत्रिया ब्रह्मनिष्ठाः स्वयं जुह्वत एकर्षिं श्रद्धयन्तः तेषामेवैतां ब्रह्मविद्याम् वदेत् शिरोवृतम् विधिवद्यैस्तु जीर्णम् So ninth mantra we had seen yesterday. Ninth mantra is telling the final fruit now. He is concluding the whole Upanishad in one mantra. We had been seeing that one who knows that Brahman, he becomes Brahman, we had seen. Second thing, that in this kul means where he lives. There is no Brahmavid, there is no ignorant person. Yesterday's evening class. And we had seen that. Then third point, tarati shokam, tarati papmanam, guha granthebhya vimukto amrito bhavati. Shok is the name of the Jeev. Any limitation which he was convinced it is true, that limitation disappeared. Disappearance of false limitation which I was very convinced is mine and is true. Shok is from the Bhuta Vritti. Moh is in the Bhavishya Vritti. Something I have lost, therefore I have a shok. And what I have lost? I have lost. Truth cannot be lost. Something which was the product of Maya. And what Maya does, it makes some form appear and it makes that form disappear. It can be the form of the family, it can be the form of the body, it can be form of money. No, say my financial shape is not good. Shape is not only of the body. It can be financial shape, it can be family shape, it can be prestige shape. So Maya creates it because of the fruit of action. And when Maya creates this reflected consciousness called the Jiva, because this Jiva does not know the Purna Chaitanya, and therefore this reflected consciousness, the consciousness reflected in a thought, it gets attached to it. Attachment means that it thinks my status and my identity is not because of original consciousness. My joy, my status, my identity is not because of self, not because of Atma, but because of this world and another reflected consciousness. सुन लो जरा. The reflection in the bucket water of the sun is thinking, I am because of the water and because of the bucket, or because of another reflected bucket, water. Not of the sun, but a blunder. And because that world or reflected medium is the product of Maya, and therefore any moment it can disappear. So where I was very attached to, that disappeared, never to resurface again. And after that, feeling lonely, feeling very cut, feeling very finite, extreme feeling of finitude is sorrow. Extreme feeling is there, that nobody is with me. I am alone, people have left me, whom I loved has left me. Where to go now? These emotions are called shok. Shok is not, if he was knowing that in the light in which this shok is seen, that light I am. The grief is seen in the light of which infinite. No deti na astameti, na vriddhim yati, na kshayam, swayam vibhati athanyani, bhaset sadhanam vina. I am seeing this in the light which is not born, neither it has its end, neither it is illumined by something else. This because of the ignorance of that Purna Chaitanya. Now this reflected sun in the bucket, because of its ignorance of the original sun, it thinks I owe my identity because of the bucket, because of the water, because of another bucket, because of soil. And it is sad. And this one who becomes Brahman, or one who knows Brahman, he thinks that even if hundreds and thousands buckets come and go, and many reflections wash off, I have nothing to do with it. If by breaking the pot, the space is not broken, so let the pot break. So this knowledge makes the person cross the grief, because he sees that the one who was grieving and one for whom it was the grief was there, both are belonging to pratibhasik satta and not paramarthik satta. And they have to go. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityu. This we saw yesterday. This is called tarati shokam. Why tarati word has been used? Through dhatus, to cross. Because shokam is like a big ocean. It doesn't leave us. Tarati, through dhatu, tarane. So tarati shokam, he crosses this big ocean of shok. Shok means grief. In other words, extreme sense of finitude, experience of finitude in me, extreme experience of helplessness in me, experience of loneliness in me, experience of whom I had has left me. This experience of people have left me, father has left me, mother has left me, I am alone now. This is the experience of shokam, which is entirely product of misconception and foolishness. It is not a solid thing. Because it is experienced as long as I have. Dukh is always pratibhasik. It is there, I am seeing it as it is there, and therefore I am seeing it. Not like that. Because I am seeing it, therefore it is there. See, this paperweight is there. Whether I am seeing or not, it is there. But if I see the dream paperweight, then because I am there, therefore dream paperweight is. That is called pratibhasik satta. That is called sakshi bhasya. It is called abhas bhasya. So shok vritti is not abhas bhasya. It is sakshi bhasya. I am there, therefore it is seen. I am thinking, therefore it is there. If I am not thinking, it is not there. Because I am missing it, therefore you are hanging. When I don't miss, that shok is not there. I have made it like that. I have made it. If it is not made, it is not experienced. So tarati shokam. Next word is tarati pap manam. And Shankaracharya Bhagavan writes the definition of pap. Dharma dharmakhyam. Dharma is also pap, adharma is also pap. In the page 88, if you see, it is written here, papam, papmanam, dharma. Dharma is also pap, adharma is also pap. Right? Because it is a product of doership. Dharma means where doer is involved. I do good action because I am a doer. And because of that good action, I will get the fruit also, which will be good fruit. But good fruit will also meaning that you have to take birth and enjoy it. So actually you are bound by good fruit also. And good fruit, while enjoying the good fruit, you are likely to make another fruit. So this is also a sin. Anything which is born out of ignorance will never give joy. Ignorance is behind the dharma also. So therefore he uses. Remember I said that pap comes, it gives sorrow. Punya goes, then it gives sorrow. Both have the sorrow. Punya goes, then it gives sorrow. Pap comes, then it gives sorrow. Sorrow is embedded in it. Somehow, later or sooner, we have to be sad about that thing, which I feel lucky about it. Because of that luck, one day you will feel I was unlucky. Worldly thing. Worldly luck and worldly unluck both come together. There is nothing called I am lucky husband. One day wife will not be there, then you will feel I am unlucky. My wife is no more. Or supposing you pass away, then you will feel it's my luck, bad luck that I am passing away. Both ways problem is there. So tarati shokam, tarati pap manam. नेक्स्ट, इज इट क्लियर ना? देखो ये पाप का चक्कर होता है. There is no action, howsoever good it may be done, it has no sin aspect. They say, what havan you do, that also have some insect in the wood. They get burned in that havan. Sarvarambha hi doshena dhume nagnir vavrata. So that is there. That is there. So that is also kind of sin. So tarat means he has no desire to do good and bad because he has disidentified himself with doership. Doership is the one that demands to do something. That demands to do something good. Next word is Guha Granthi. Guha word we had seen yesterday. It's not surname. Although there are surname also Guha. Cavity. So Grantha, Guha, surname is there. And it can be Guha Chaitan also, Brahmachari Guha Chaitan. Brahmachari Guha Chaitanya. It means cave, actually. So, Guha, Granthi. Granthi means where consciousness, the meeting of the consciousness and the inertness. That is called Granthi. I am sad. अब sadness is the dharma of intellect or buddhi. I am fat, I am thin, or I am intelligent, or I am not intelligent. Where you add any suffix to the consciousness, and this is called Sat Asat Granthi. Sat and Asat. You are adding something to the consciousness. Consciousness cannot mix with something else. Mixing is possible when something is finite or something is with parts. You heard yesterday. How can the parimarthik satta mix with pratibhasik satta or vyavaharik satta? That is called Guha Granthi. I am ignorant. If you know that you are ignorant, how can you be ignorant? When you say I am ignorant, so ignorance is superimposed on the I am ignorant. But is it not that ignorance you know that? Well, yes, I know. If you know that you are ignorant, then there should be some I which should not be ignorant also. सब ऐसा ही है. Vedanta is very simple, just little understanding. So should I say I am not ignorant? If you are right that if you are the seer of ignorance, you should not be ignorant. So should I say I am not ignorant? Well, if you can say, well and good. Shall I say from today onwards? Yes. Only thing you have lost the right to be sad because tarati shokam is there. If you can, and if you can say this desh, kal, doer, body, all are false, that is fine. Then ignorance is an object. You need to remove ignorance because you are so embedded in the ignorance because you become a part of the ignorant person. That is called Guha Granthibhya. From that Guha Granthi, Panchami. Guha Granthibhya Vimuktaha. He doesn't see himself as someone belonging to the world. He doesn't associate. How can this light be touching the light becomes the book? It is a bookish light. Because light is anything which illuminates will never be touching the illumined. It will never be attached with the illumined. If the light was attached with this book, if I take away the book, light will become lesser. And anywhere I take the book, this light will be there. The illuminator will never be attached with the illumined. So consciousness is illuminator of inertness. not attached to inertness. When I get attached to inertness, then I say I am a man, or I am a woman, or I am a tall, I am a short, I am sad, I am happy, I am kami, I am krodhi. You have made consciousness a part of the inertness. And this is called not, K-N-O-T, which is N-O-T, which is not. Not, which is not. But it is very naughty not. This not is very naughty, although it is not. आप बताओ, light, illuminator cannot be a part of illumined. And I am illuminating my mind, illuminating my body, I am illuminating my life. So this is nothing is associated with me. This is called guha granthibhya vimukta. Let it come and go. Let the good thoughts come, let the bad thoughts come, let the old age come, let the young age come. Let the success come, let the failure come, let anything come and go. I am not a part of it. I am not part, parcel or property of any experience, number one. Number two, I am independent from all. Number three, I pervade all. Number four, with that going of the inert thing, I have not gone. Like this light is not a part, product or property of this palm, although it is illuminating this palm. Number two, this light is independent of the palm. Number three, light pervades the palm. But light is not handish, and light has not become bookish. As I become happy and sad, or I become tall and short, or I become father and mother, it is not, light has not become, as this light has not become bookish or handish or paperweightish. It is just illumined. One rule is there, illuminator is not touched by the illumined. Let the book come and go. Let the people come and go. Let good work happen, let bad work happen. Light is not the one which is involved in anything. It is not modified by illumined thing. But I get modified by the mind, or I get modified by the body. Body has become old, therefore I have become old. My head has become bald, therefore I have become bald. Or I have become lean, body has become lean, therefore I have become lean. Everything associating with the inert thing. This is called guha granthi. The moment I associate, because of ignorance, after that desire comes. Avidya, kam, karma. This is three strands of ignorance are there. Strands of ignorance are there. Avidya is there, kam there. Now desire will be there. I become fat. I am unhappy. Therefore I should get something to be happy. Then I will do action to remove that. And this is what is called sansar. So guha granthibhya vimuktaha. Amritaha bhavati, and therefore he becomes immortal. Immortal means the sense of time in me is not there. I am not moving in time. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is I'll meet you tomorrow. I am not in tomorrow, or neither I was yesterday. Yesterday and tomorrow comes in me and goes away. I am not the one who is moving. We think we are moving in time. We think we are moving in time. Life is a journey from birth to death. They say like that. Life is a journey from birth to death. Vedanta is wrong. Birth and death are two imaginary points on me. Only life is not a journey from birth to death. In me, the infinite consciousness, this birth and death are imaginary points. It is not a journey. I am not in a motion. I am not moving from birth to death. I am not from one birth to another birth, or from going from one situation to another situation. I am not moving. I am not traveling. I am not the one who is I am not a vagabond. What is that? That car they take. which has kitchen and everything. Caravan. Caravan. I am not in a caravan. Here also it's very popular. Caravan I saw. They go from one place to another place. So the kitchen is also there. And there is a sleeping bag is also there. I don't know they can bath or not. They can bath also then. Huh? Acha. So this is the falsity of that. क्यों अपने आप को तुम विक्टिम मानते हो? सब मानने पर ही है सारा खेल. मानो ही मत तो हो ही ना. बोले I am a victim. No, I am not a victim. Gurudev used to say, declare yourself a non-victim. I am not a victim. You are victimized by your thought. I am not a victim. I am the illuminator of this victim thought. How can I be touching the experience when experience is not me? Before experience I was there. After experience I will be the same. How can during the experience I have changed? Before I came, light was there without me. After that also light will be there. So during I have come, light has become blue and yellow. Light has become tall and short. Now this completes the Upanishad. And now we are going to the penultimate mantra. Teaching is over in the 9th mantra. Now its rules of teaching are mentioned. To whom it should be taught, or who are the fit and qualified student to know this Upanishad. And for that, this is the Richa has been quoted by the Upanishad. Tad etad Richa abhyuktam. Is it clear? No? Tad etad Richa abhyuktam. So what is the qualification of the student? So it is written here, number 1, I'll just reshuffle it. So, Bhashika writes, At idanim brahma vidya sampradan vidhi upapradarsanena upsamhara kriyate. So, he is now telling sampradan vidhi, how it should be given, to whom it should be given. Tadetad vidya sampradan vidhanam richa mantrena bhyuktam abhiprakashitam. So, he is now telling. The first thing is, the person should be Shrotri. Shrotri means what? He should go and listen to satsang. Why? Because by satsang only you can decide what is the Geyam here. What should be known? Geyam yatat pravakshyami yajñatmamrite. What is worth knowing? Geyam yatat pravarsham. Tameva chadyam purusham prabha. What is that ultimate thing? Generally, ordinary person says, I want peace of mind. I want peace of mind. And then he adds, I want peace of mind. Well, this is his mistake. Peace never comes with mind. Only I want peace of mind. Like you have, guava jam and tomato chutney and mango pickle. So there is a mental peace. Peace always is the name of infinite experience of self or God. Moment you say mental peace, you are putting yourself in a problem. Why? Because mind will have all kinds of gunas and all kinds of thought. It may not have peace. Today my mind may not be peaceful. Why should you be so attached to the mental peace? Let be the illuminator of that peace. So one which tells the goal of life, not only earth and calm purusharth. Animals have only earth and calm purusharth. Human being has dharma and moksha purusharth. So what does scriptures do? They do purusharth vivek. What is the ultimate thing here? What is the main issue here? What is worth attaining here? And this nishtha in Purusharth, Moksha Purusharth comes when we continuously listen. Because it is only because of ignorance I am not knowing it. And therefore, first thing is one should be Shrotri. And what is that peace here? Peace is not the name of any, peace is not the property of anything. Situation is very peaceful. Don't make it a property. Or my child is very peaceful. Or my wife is a peaceful person. Therefore, peace, that is a reflected peace. Don't go after reflected, because the moment the reflection will go, medium will be disturbed, you will be disturbed. Go for peace per se. Sitaji will only be with Ramji. Ramji is Atma, Sitaji is one with that Atma. Peace is the name of infinite experience of self or God. Full stop. Yes, Sundarta kahu sundar kahi, karahi anand ho ki anandata. He can be reflected in somebody, I have no problem. Pure mind will reflect more peace. No doubt. A pure person will reflect more peace. A situation born out of good action will reflect more peace. But don't go after, don't try to improve the reflected medium and leave the original thing. Don't go after that. So Shrotriya makes you convinced that what is here praptavya. What is, and after praptavya, kartavya comes. After kartavya, tyaktavya comes, jnatavya. So praptavya, jnatavya, kartavya, tyaktavya, bhoktavya. Only again say, what did you say? Praptavya, what is worth attaining. Then you know what is worth knowing, jnatavya. After jnatavya, shrotavya comes, worth listening. Then comes kartavya, worth doing. Then comes bhoktavya, worth enjoying. Then comes tyaktavya, worth living. So this tavya pratyay goes in 6 places. And this is told by the Upanishads. Well, again say, I forgot what is here. What is liktavya? What should be written? So, lekitavya. Lekitavya is a word, Sanskrit. Lekitavya. So first is praptavya. Tamev chadyam purusham prapadde vedyam. Vedaishcha sarvair ahame vedyam. Geyam, 13 chapters. Geyam yat pravakshami yad gyatva amritam ashnute. Geyam, vedyam, praptavya, gyatavya, shrotavya, kartavya, bhoktavya, taktavya. This is 6 thing which decides, that is called Shastra and Upanishad. ये क्या यहाँ जानने लायक ये सब कुछ चीज है. Second thing is kriyavanta. Now kartavya is there, kriyavanta. Kriyavanta means upasana yoga and karma yoga. Try to increase the surrender bhava and try to increase your acceptance bhava. Acceptance of all situations, especially which is unconducive, without taking the fruit of the situation, without making yourself impressed, positively or negatively, heavily impressed. You know, I used to see my grandfather, copies used to come to check, university copies. So the sack was there. And after that, what is it called? What is that? Seal was there. Seal. And what is it called? Red on which you put the wax kind of ink. No, not ink pad. Through which you... So you tie it. So you have to put in the heat, and then you tilt it. Although it is very hard, but when you put in the fire, it becomes soft, and then you do like that. So the KU, Kanpur University, or New York University, that will be put there so that nobody can open that seal. That is sealed now. It cannot be opened. Similarly, when situation come and they put a seal, I am sad because of this person. I am melted. This is called accepting the fruit of action. Or I am very happy because of you. The moment you put somebody as cause of your sadness and happiness, you have accepted the fruit of action. And that is where surrender has gone. If sadness is coming, happiness is coming, I don't attribute you are the cause, it is my own mind is the cause is there, then you will not be paying attention to that person or an issue anymore. I'll attend to myself, because it is my reason that I am sad, or it is my reason I am unnecessarily happy. So Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga trains you to become little pure and selfless. That is called Kriya Yoga. Karma Yogina Bhutva. Kriyavanta. So by Karma Yoga, you make yourself free from the world, free from onslaught of the world. Something cannot badly hit you. It may have some impact, but it is manageable. You remember that yesterday I was telling, I am not feeling insulted. Insult is outside. Through which you create a distance between you and the world. Manasthiti and parasthiti, there is a distance called Ishwar Bhava, Ishwar Ichha, Ishwar Samarpana. As if you have put oil outside your room or the veranda, you put threw lot of oil, and somebody was rushing to come inside, he slipped outside. So he didn't know that there is oil, and he couldn't enter you. So between you and the world, there is something called oil of Ishwar Ichha, Ishwar Bhakti, Ishwar Samarpan, Ishwar Ashraya, your own sadhana, so that you don't become a strong enjoyer, a strong sufferer. This is called Kriyavanta. This is second word. So after Shrotri, Kriyavanta. Third word is Swayam Juhvat Ekarshim Shraddhayanta. So Ekarshi is the name of Agni here. Home he does. Ekarshi, home. Ritualistic disciplines are there. Ekarshim, home. And Shraddhayanta, with lot of Shraddha. Bhashkar writes that Swayam Ekarshim Ekarshir Namanam Agnim Juhvata Juhvati Shraddhayanta Shraddhadhanaha Santa Ye Yeteshamev Samskritatmanam Patarbhutanam Etam Brahma Vidyam Vadeta. So he is having the faith in Parlok also, in fruit of action also, in the Swaha Vritti also. I told you the very essence of Havan is Swaha. I give up myself. That is called Swaha. So which you are offering here in Navratra, Swaha. Some of you are offering outside the Agni. I was saying lot of Samhita was not on the Agni. Agni was glowing here, when some was kept here. So that should not be there. Put in the Agni. Otherwise it is not. That is somebody is feeding you here. Agni is the tongue of Devatas. You have to put in the tongue. When you are feeding somebody, put on the tongue, not on the nose. That you are putting on the nose, on the cheeks. So you will not be happy to see that. So Swayam Juhvata Ekarshim Shraddhayanta. So he's doing oblations. Three things he saw. He is a listener. Second thing, he is self-sacrificing, not accepting fruit of action by KU and UKY and UY. Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga. And third is he has attitude of Swaha. I offer myself. That is called Juvata. And with Shraddha he comes. There are a lot of things which we don't know. So I am believed so that I can know that. That is called Shraddhayanta. You don't know that what power is all around and what it can give also. So Swayam Juhvata Ekarshim. This is the third condition. Shraddhayanta means that he is the one who has accepted something without proof. For him, he takes Shastra as a proof and not his Anubhav as proof. My experience is not a proof. The words of the Vedas are the proof. That is called Shraddhayanta. Praman Buddhi is there in the Shastra. Praman Buddhi. So he has the capacity to believe that Pratyaksh Praman is not the main Praman. What I see is not everything. There is much bigger world which I don't see also. As I told you, Draupadi came out from Yagna. Bhagwan Ram got the kheer from the Yagna. Rather, he was born from the kheer. Agni Devata came from that Yagna. So there is something more than you see. So you don't believe only in Pratyaksh Pramana. Because I don't see, I cannot believe. You do not know that. Atindriya Vedaha Vishya Pramanam. Vedaha Pramanam bhavati. Atindra Vishya, which is not seen by the senses, Pratyakshed Anumityava Yastu Paye na Vidyate Enam Vidanti Vedena Tasmad Vedasya Vedata. Sayanachar quotes this shlok. He said that which cannot be known by Pratyaksh and Anuman Praman. Like he passed away and after dying he has gone to Pitarlok. Pitarlok is not proved by Pratyaksh Praman. Swarglok is not proved by Pratyaksh Pramana. Or you do this Havan, this will be the result. This is not proved by Pratyaksh Pramana or Anuman. Anuman is a child of Pratyaksh. So there is where Vedas come into picture. Enam Vidanti Vedena Tasman Vedasya Vedeta. So there Vedas are the Pramana. Similarly, Atma cannot be known by Pratyaksh Pramana. So by doing Havan, you develop a capacity to see something beyond Pratyaksha and Anuman also. And if you are fit, you will see the result. That yes, this has happened. By this Havan, this has changed. Situation has changed. God comes also. Or a foolish person can become intelligent also. That is by Jap. Jap is not proved by Pratyaksh Pramana. You need Shastra Pramana for that. So that is called Shraddhayanta. Is it okay now? This is 1, 2, 3. And such combination of 3, now he becomes Brahmanishta. Brahmanishta is upper Brahmanishta, good Brahmanishta. Not main Brahmanishta. Because this is a qualification for getting the knowledge of the Brahman. So Brahmanishta means what? Aparasmin Brahmani Abhyukta. That means he is now in Sagun Brahmanishta. That means he believes there is a Virat. He believes there is Hiranyagarbha. And he has worshipped the Ishwar. So one who believes in Virat, he doesn't see the world as inert. He sees there is a consciousness conditioning the world, total Panch Mahabhut. That is called Virat. He believes that there is a consciousness conditioning the total mind, called Hiranyagarbha. So these 3 things are called Apara Brahma. And Nishtha means he has worshipped Virat by doing seva of all. He has worshipped Hiranyagarbha by entertaining good thoughts. And he has worshipped Ishwar by surrendering his ego. Okay? By doing seva to the world, by entertaining good thoughts of upasana, and third, by offering my ego. His body he offers to the total body, his mind he offers to the total mind, and his ahankar he offers to the total ahankar, avyakt. This is capacity is called apara brahmanishtha. Well, supposing he doesn't have all these things, then what will happen? Lo, then he is not a surrendered person. Then he won't be able to understand Vedanta, because Vedanta requires selflessness, desire. Shamadam will not be there. Are you understanding? If he has not offered his vritti, he will not have Shat Sampatti. Shamadam uprati titikshar das shraddha samadhan. If he has not offered his body, he won't have karmyog. That means he won't have vivek, he won't have. Vivek and vairag he won't have unless he offers his body to the total body. And if he doesn't offer his ahankar, then he won't have mumukshatva. So actually these three, mumukshat, vivek, vairag and shat sampatti are governing here. So this is making him qualified. This is making him qualified. Because parabrahmanishtha you need very quiet mind, very unambitious mind, very non-demanding mind, so that you can give lot of attention to the Brahman for a long time, nothing is attractive for you. That is called apara brahmanishtha. If you have not done this, then what will happen? That while studying, you will find, see, today I am very angry, today I am expecting, today I cannot give more time, I have some other work. Dispassion is less. Deficiency of dispassion is there. So knowledge which will be given by the teacher will not be held, because patrata is not there. There is no vessel in which you are not having a vessel. You are a great gate crasher, not great casher. You are a gate crasher. You jumped the fences and came. If supposing doors are closed, somebody comes, you say, where from you came? You have not gone through the apara brahmanishtha. विराट की उपासना किया नहीं अपने शरीर से, मन से हिरण्यगर्भ की उपासना नहीं किया, और अहंकार से ईश्वर की उपासना नहीं किया. So what will happen when you will go for Brahma Gyan? You will have obstacles from the seen world, because you have not given the dates back. You will obstacle have from the mind, mental world, kam, krodh, and you will have obstacle from ahankar, and therefore you will be not feeling it is easy for me. So that Brahma Jnana will become very difficult for you, because you are not done the homework and came, not completed the earlier work. Kyo bhai? Anita has come after so many years in the class, I think. No? You have this book? Acha. The bigger one. Bigger one, this one. Eh? Acha, acha. Okay. She knows Sanskrit also, that means. Last. Tesham evetam brahma vidyam. Of those alone they could have Brahma Vidya. Tesham etam Brahma vidyam. Etam is the adjective of Brahma Vidya. It's pronoun of Brahma Vidya. This Brahma Vidya. Vadet. One should speak Brahma Vidya to such people only. Not to everybody. Any Tom, Dick and Harry. Why? He's unqualified. Even if you say 100 times, he won't catch it. You are wasting your time. Therefore, many saints don't talk outside their ashram premises about Vedanta. Shankaracharya etc. don't talk. They will talk about dharma, they will talk about righteous life, they will talk about good living. They will talk about something which other person can understand, but not about the core Brahma Vidya. An ordinary person says, thinks he doesn't know it. He knows it very well. I've heard, therefore I'm talking about that. Shudiya Baba used to say, close the door, nobody else will come. When I'm talking on Vedanta. That person had come that day. He was... Huh? No, that is evening, but morning class is difficult. I didn't know he thought class is there. So tell that they should. When we start a text, then they can come. Supposing I'm saying world is false all of a sudden, and he will say, what is this? He'll get a jerk. So, tesham evetam brahma vidyam vadet. Vadet is vidiling. Vadet, vadetam, vadeyu, vadeyam, vadev, 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 vadev. One should not talk everywhere. In the bus you started talking. Let's see, do you know what is Atma? Or do you know what is defined for Sat Letrikale Apittishtati iti Sat? You started all these things. Dr. Bhima, he was very fond of talking. In his clinic, I think, the diagnosis was for 2-3 minutes. Half an hour was Vedanta. All patients were waiting outside. He used to tell Panchkosh, Panchmabhut, tell me 3 paths. And he was very passionate about it. He never missed his notes. If he asked you, he used to write the notes. You can tell about Dharma, Bhagwan, Ramayana, Bhagavat, but this is difficult aspect. It's subtle aspect. Therefore, Shrotriya, Kriyavantah, Juvat, Ekarshim, and Brahmanishtha. This is the 4 qualification. And 5th one? No. 5th one is Shirovratam Vidivat Yaistu Chiranam. There is something called Shirovrat. They take a pot and put fire in that and put on the top, and then they approach the teacher and all. That's called Shirovrat. That is the Atharved student goes like that. Shirovrat, that is called. Dadichi Rishi was there. Ashwini Kumar came to Dadichi Rishi. He said, give me Brahma Vidya. So Dadichi Rishi said, let's see, if I give Brahma Vidya, Indra has said, I'll cut your head if you give Brahma Vidya. So Ashwini Kumar are doctors, they know plastic surgery. So they say, okay, do one thing, I'll cut your head and put the horse's head. So through a horse's head, you can give Brahma Vidya. And when Indra cuts your horse's head, then I will again put the same one. So Ashwini Kumar cut his head, the Dadichi's rishis, and put horse's head. And from horse's mouth he gave Brahma Vidya to Ashwini Kumar. After that, Indra came and cut the head. Then again he put the head back. What is all these stories? And from that time, horse's mouth word. So it is coming from horse's mouth. I have heard from horse's mouth. So some English phrases have Puranic references. What does it mean? If the teacher has to cut his head, means cut his ahankar and body identification, what to say of the student? There is a adhyatmic meaning. Devik is this, that he had to cut his head. But cutting the head means giving the deha viman. And this is why I mentioned offering the ahankar to the Ishwar. Then only, because the knowledge goes to the in self. The vritti, you are Brahman. If ahankar is there, it won't allow. It will reflect back. When knowledge is given that I am of the Chaitanya, and then if ahankar is very less, it will allow that knowledge to engulf. If ahankar is strong, it will not allow that knowledge that I am Brahman. He'll say, no, I am man only. I am rich also. I am worker also. I am intelligent also. I am very talented also. So you have to drop all these upadhi. I am talented, I am rich, I am woman, I am Kshatriya, I am Brahman, I am Indian. You have to drop, and then only I am Brahman can be there. And this is what it's called cutting the head. This is not, you cannot do both, that I am finite also and I am infinite also. Same time. You can't have finite aham and infinite aham. Teacher is trying to put it, he is trying to do a surgery. But for surgery there should be some conditions. Your BP should be okay, diabetes should be okay. Then only he can perform a surgery. Otherwise the patient will die away. On the day of surgery, all these things are checked. Diabetes, BP, I think they are checked. No? And if something is wrong, he will postpone the surgery. He will say, we will do some other day. Similarly, if I have very strong notion about myself, he said, you have not done Karma Yoga, Upasana and Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. I think you came faster. Go there. And this is called Shirovrat. Shirovratam Brahm Vidivad Yestu Chiranam. Time is over. I will see more. Last mantra is remaining, concluding mantra. It's all over. And we'll take the summary of Mundaka, and then we'll start something else. Let us see some other Upanishad will start. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.